So, what has changed from Instagram hashtags in the year 2017 to the year 2018? And what tactics and methods should you go by to improve the usage of hashtags into 2019? I'm going to be getting into that today in this video. What's up, guys? I'm coming at you again with another video. We're trying to do more consistent uploads here, to make you guys more satisfied with my content production. I've actually seen some good things, some good comments lately. It's actually making me very happy. But we have a big problem. Instagram is telling me that over 60% of you guys who watch my channel don't subscribe. And in fact, I have a huge amount of people that do watch my channel for the small amount of subscribers that I have. And I think it's because I'm giving you guys good information. But keep tuning in. You don't have to. You don't have to be a dedicated follower. Just keep tuning in. I want to prove to you guys that some of this more basic information is really common sense, and it really does help your marketing methods and techniques. And in this video, I'm going to get into something else that's very mundane, very reasonable, that I don't see implemented by a lot of Instagrams. That's hugely successful for a business. And we're going to go ahead and jump into that right now. Now, I'm sure as you guys know, since 2018, there's been a big change in Instagram. In fact, the entire conversation on YouTube brought up upon YouTubers as to what new techniques to be used on Instagram now is from the fruition of the 2018 implementation of the non-chronological feed. What is the non-chronological feed? Well, previously in past years or yesteryear of Instagram's interface, what they would usually have is your feed would be, at least to some delineation, based upon the time interval that someone uploaded their content, within reason at least. However, that is now not the case, and a common person's feed is now more algorithm based. Instagram is now taking the same stride as YouTube, taking the same stride as Facebook. Basically, once these platforms get extremely popular, they have to bottleneck the content. They have to bottleneck the content because there are so many users and there's so many uploads, so many posts, that if there was a chronological feed, a person that a user cares more about or wants to be more connected with, like family, would then no longer be connected with them because of how many people that they follow. But frankly, the larger influx of people that they follow is only because the medium of the social platform is simply getting more and more popular. So your social media becoming more and more algorithm dependent is more so, it's more so inevitable. But I'm going to actually teach you in this video what to do because it's inevitable. And the first thing is going to be, the algorithm now places and determines where you rank and sit on any person's newsfeed. And so at any given average, an Instagram account has about 823 followers. That's the average listed and given by Instagram itself. So at any given time, your business account that's trying to sell whatever product or service it is competing against 800 plus other accounts for, on average, about 50 averaged frequent viewed post placement spots. So basically, a common person will look at about 50 posts before they log out. And of course, when they log out, it refreshes the entire feed. So basically, your business, whatever you're selling, your service, your product, it's competing for about 50 spots, about 800 placement for about 50 important positions. What I want to tell you guys is that, and it's probably going to be the predicate of this video, hashtags are no longer as predominantly useful as they used to be. For all of you guys, who I'm pretty sure you know this if you're watching this video, a few years ago, you could literally rig, for all of you guys selling a product or service, Instagram used to be a gold mine. It used to be a gold mine because you could literally just rig the algorithm in your favor by getting a moderately popular account to about 20 or 30,000 followers, and then using hashtags like luxury, or using hashtags like lavish lifestyle, or using hashtags like vegan, very niche hashtags. If you could just get an Instagram to a moderate degree of popularity, you basically push everyone out. You push everyone out from using the algorithm, but now the algorithm is weighted. So what does that mean? The algorithm is weighted proportionally to how much engagement you get versus how many followers you had, or I guess currently have. Now that's a big issue, because that basically means business Instagrams now get the short end of the stick. And trust me, they're supposed to. They're taking the same stride as Facebook, they're taking the same stride as YouTube. Personal Instagrams with a lot of engagement. Oh, and by the way, you can also see the repercussions of this through Instagram shoutouts. A lot of e-commerce YouTubers have been talking about how Instagram shoutouts through personalized intrapersonal accounts that have very high engagement rates is now in 2018 the way to go. Why is that? Well, it should be very obvious, because the algorithm now favors those accounts. To have a business account that ranks higher than even extremely engaged intrapersonal accounts, I would say you'd have to have a pretty big business account. Like way more than 10,000. Like you'd have to be probably in the top 1 million rank list for whatever hashtags you're using, for whatever niche you're in. You'd have to be a pretty large business. I would say over 20,000, maybe around 30 to 50. We're talking about a pretty big business account. So what should you do now? What do I do now? What do other people like Ricky Gutierrez do, Hayden Bowles? There's also a girl named Girl versus Globe, who isn't really in e-commerce, but she's actually really good with Instagram. She has a very large Instagram account. What I advise you to do now, and I'm sure you've heard this before, and you guys are not going to realize how valuable this tidbit of information is. How valuable this is. Because if you can actually scale an account to about 15,000 followers with a small personalized hashtag, it can literally create some of your posts to go super viral straight to the Explore page every time for these moderately popular hashtags. So what do I do? What have I changed about my Instagram hashtags since 2017? I now pick customized hashtags. Instead of vegan, I'll use a hashtag like vegan began, or something of that nature. I know it's really cheesy. Just get a really popular hashtag, customize it, throw something else in there, and then keep using that hashtag on every single one of your posts, and post consistently. I see this a big issue. I think Instagram actually penalizes people that do not continually post, because it's in Instagram's financial benefit. It's in their financial favor to have users continually post. So if you post every 2 days, you need to post consistently every 2 days. Every 2 days. Not every 2 days for 2 weeks, and then once every 3 days, and then once a week, and then go back to posting every 2 days. No. Staying on that consistent schedule, you will notice more followers. You'll notice more likes. Like, a lot of people talk about shadow bans on Instagram from using bots and other automation services. I won't go into what all that is. In fact, I'm going to make another video on it. But I will say, I don't really know if you're getting shadow banned, but Instagram definitely seems to favor people who consistently use the platform, and they'll reward you. They'll reward you with a few extra followers, with a few extra likes. And I have multiple business accounts. There's a lot of people who own business accounts who created the concept, who created the idea of shadow ban, and it's because it's true. Well, I don't know if you're getting shadow banned because you're using nefarious automation services, but Instagram definitely favors people who use the platform more frequently. It's almost irrefutable. This is almost, you will not have me change my mind on this. I'm almost 100% sure that there is some sort of incentive in the algorithm for people who have a post consistently. And the second thing that I want to do, or want to advise you guys, optimize for midday in your time zone. Optimize for about 12 to 3 p.m. in your time zone. This was hugely beneficial. And I don't know why I didn't start doing this sooner and why I didn't realize why this would be the most beneficial. Some of my posts actually get 33% more likes than they usually do just by not posting them in the middle of the night. Because why on earth would I do that? And I know that seems so obvious, but it's really not. because I run multiple successful companies, and I didn't realize how important this was until I had already been fully successful. Like I could have probably expedited my success through Facebook ads just by learning when to post. And by the way, if you want to get even more technical or even more tailored to your demographic, open the analytics on your business Instagram account. It will literally tell you when your viewers view the most. What period of day most of your viewers are on Instagram. It's literally cake. It's literally cake. It's easy work. And it took me almost 2 years to figure this out. In fact, what if I told you guys I've used automation systems? I've also used things like auto-like bots, things like, I'm not going to go into what all that is. And I noticed more engagement. Just by posting at midday, 12, every single day, than I ever did from using any of those things. In fact, I think this is like an actual secret of Instagram, is that kind of in the morning hours, like you kind of have to like tailor your lifestyle to do this. But if you actually get multiple posts out every single day, and you do it midday, and you get them all done before midday, there's a huge window of time for your post to just ride out. I call it riding the likes out. It'll just ride the likes out until everyone goes to sleep. And the closer you post it to 12 o'clock, the longer potential optimization time it has to accrue engagement. I don't know why it took me this long, because there's other marketers who just started doing this and they already realize it, and it makes me feel really dumb. But that is something I didn't realize or even implement for years. And my God, I should have. So I want you to use customized hashtags that are popular but not super popular. Get your Instagram to a moderate degree of popularity. Then implement them all at once on every post. Then I want you to start catering your post time for your optimal demographic. Then I want you to start using some sort of automation system to then privately contact most of the people who have given incentive to purchase your product or service. And then with those hashtags, I want you to become the top account on those hashtags, so you can push everyone on the Explore page for those hashtags out. Get them out of there. I want you to be the only account that is as popular as you are using those hashtags. And that's what has garnished me the most amount of engagement by far. In fact, yes, that little tidbit of information. If you sell tea, like my best friend, he makes $6,000 a month. I know that's not that much, but that's profit. That's not sales. Like, that's not drop shipping sales, and then the profit's really like $4,000 or something. Now he makes almost $10,000 pure profit. He's fully employed, self-employed. So what he's done is he uses hashtags like vegan or nutrition, and then he'll customize it. He'll say vegan, or nutritional, like grass-fed nutrition, etc., etc. And there will only be a few other accounts. There will only be a few other really popular accounts, around 30 or 50,000. And what he'll do is he'll push those other. His account's only at 22,000. But what he'll do is he'll push those other accounts out by using shout-outs to bring a lot of engagement to that post. And even though it only has 75% as many likes and 75% as many comments, because it accrued that much engagement in such a short amount of time, it pushes all of those other posts. It ranks all those other larger posts under his post, because it got so much engagement in a smaller period of time, even though overall it did get less likes, and overall it did get less comments. It did it in a much shorter amount of time, and Instagram seems to predicate that. In 2018 and 2019, how many likes and how many comments you can get in the first 1 to 3 hours of uploading is like, I don't know why the algorithm cares so much about this. I swear to you, if you can get 100 likes on your post in like 15 minutes, Instagram will literally scratch your back till the skin falls off. I don't know why. I don't know why the updated algorithm puts so much predicate into how much engagement you get in the first 60 minutes, but it will literally make or break your post. It will literally make or break your post. I could go into more, but I actually want to make a video, a separate video, talking about what I implement to actually build a brand on Instagram, and not what methods are most preferable for posting. I want to make a video about branding in general. I'm not going to make it right now, but keep an eye out for that. If you like this video, give it a like. The big red button's right here. I'm the last honest entrepreneur, and I'm here to give you guys the information that mentors make you pay for, because that's what I'm here for. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Hang up the phone.